Hello every students, welcome to the tutorial of CSC4710 class, and this is the second tutorial. In the first tutorial, I will already show you how to run the text1.java successfully through the command line. But that MySQL is installed in the server. In the access 2, you will learn how to install the MySQL server locally and how to interact with the through a Java program called test2.java. In this tutorial, there has 6 steps. So the first step is to download the MySQL server in this link. If you click this link, so you will go to here. Then you can select the operating system you are using right now. So right now I'm using the Mac, so I will select here. If you are using the Windows, you can select this one. After you download this MySQL server, and you can click the MySQL server to install it by using the default settings. If you want to know more about how to install the MySQL server locally, and you can click this link and how to download and install and configure the MySQL on Windows 10. So I think after you watching this video, you don't have any issue to install the MySQL with the default setting. So usually you will use the root as the default username and you can choose any password of the root user. Then we will go to the second part. Download the two files named test2.java and the connector from the GitHub. In the tutorial 1, I already show you how to download a Java source file from the GitHub and how to download the jar file from the GitHub. In this tutorial, I don't mention it. After we install the MySQL successfully, and we can create a local user named John in MySQL. If some people already download and installed MySQL Workbench, you can use the Workbench to create a local user. Also, you can just create a local user from the shell. And right now I'm using the shell, so I go to the location where I installed my MySQL part. So I can just show this command, root. So it will pop up the password input information. So I input the password information, which is MySQL. Okay, here we are. So right now, we need to create a local user named John. So we'll use the 3 statements, and we copy the 3 statements and we can paste here. See here, we can select user from MySQL. As you can see here, the John is already there. Then next step is we create the database named testdb, and we'll use the testdb and create a table named member. Okay, its number, the member is already exist. Then you need to copy to the insert values and copy and to insert several values to the member. And we can see, as you can see here, we have the four names. So we'll go to the fourth step. we have to change the content of the user and password in the statement below in the code of the test2.java. So let's open the test2.java. So you need to make sure that the database base name is testdb and the username is John and password is pass1234. After you change this canned information, you can save it. Then you are ready to compile and run the test2.java with the following commands. So let's go to the location where I download these two files, and so we can compile the Java file first and run the Java file. Okay, here we are. So right now we have already finished install the MySQL locally and how to compile and how to run the test2.java from the command line. The next step is I'll explain line by line to show how the test2.java works. Okay, so this is the source code of test2.java. So we have the class named test2 and we have the 4 private variables. And the first one is connection and set one statement, and we have another statement called prepare statement, and also we have the result site. And in the main method, first we just print out some information. Then we can assign a connection to the connection variable. We'll use the driver manager .get connection method to assign the connection to this connection variable. The parameter of the get connection method is this kind of format. And after that, we will assign a statement to this connection. So we will use the create statement method to give a statement. A statement will be allowed to issue a SQL queries to the database. After we have the statement variable, and we can use the method named SQL query. So the variable of the SQL query is our query statement, which is select star from the member. Then we will put all the result from this query statement to the result site. Then we can call the write result set method. So what's the write result set method? So it just print out all the user information of the members. As you can see here, first we'll check do we have some element in the result site. If the has, so we will use the getString method to get the first element of the result. And we get email, we get the county, then we just output all these kind of informations. After this part, and we will go to the we will assign another prepare statement. We want to execute the insert statement, so we will to use the prepare statement. Then we can assign the parameters of this statement. So this is the index of the placeholder. This is the real value of the placeholder. After this part finished, and we can call the execute update method of the prepare statement. Then we can get the result of the select star from the member. Then we can call the result set method to print out all the members in the return result. We put all this code into the try part and we will catch the exception, and finally we will close. We'll call the close method. The close method we will close the result set, we will close the statement, we will close the connection. After this part we can finish. So this is the detailed information of how the source code is working. So I think you need to be familiar with these kind of steps. We need to have the connection, we need to have the statement, we need to know where we can put our final query result. After this part, we can make the submission. So you can create your own video and you can explain the source code and you can show us the result. That's it. Thank you.